Hello everyone and welcome back to another Liberate Lunations. My name is Eleonora and today we're going to be talking about the full moon penumbral eclipse in Gemini coming up on November 30th at 1:29 a.m. PST peak time. Let me start this video by saying, if you do not know yet, eclipse season is a no-go for manifestation. Why is that? Because the planetary energy is too chaotic. The planets are not functioning or aligning the same as they would during a normal full moon or new moon. Eclipses are still good to release, tie up loose ends, get rid of any feelings, situations, emotions that do not serve you anymore. But please do not try to plant new seeds during eclipse season. Also keep in mind, anything you do during eclipse season, whether it's manifesting or not, it will come back tenfold. That's the kind of energy that we're working with right now. So if people don't really know how eclipses happen, it's when three celestial bodies, which is the Earth, the Sun, and the Moon, form a perfect alignment. As we know, the Moon has its own orbit, the Earth has its own orbit. We get 3 to 7 eclipses per year. Still very rare for these three celestial bodies to align so perfectly that we can see a full eclipse. Now, what happens during a lunar eclipse is you have the Sun and then the Earth and then the Moon, but the Earth is blocking out all of the Sun's light. Because usually during the full moon, the moon is bright because it's reflecting the light, right? But since the Earth is kind of in the way this time, we only see the shadow of the Earth, which is why the moon appears to be a reddish crimson color. But solar eclipses, which are new moons, is basically when you have the Sun, the Moon, and then the Earth, and the moon is blocking all of the Sun's rays, and that's how we see that little ring of fire, which is actually amazing. Now that we got that little lesson out of the way, we can get into what this lunation means for the collective. Also, it's important to note these eclipse cycles are about 1.5 years, 2 years. So we just came out of an eclipse series in the Cancer Capricorn axis for the past almost 2 years. And now we're moving into a Gemini Sagittarius axis. So where this axis is in your chart is where you will be feeling the most impact for these eclipses. Just a little rundown on Gemini energy. Gemini is ruled by Mercury, which is the planet of the intellect, of communication, of thoughts, of technology. So Gemini energy is very informational, always gathering knowledge, thoughts, tidbits, facts to be able to rely that information to other people as well. Gemini is mutable energy, so it's very changeable, very adaptable as well. Really today we don't have many aspects for this lunation, which I mean, I'll take it because it's also an eclipse. So really the only aspect that we have today is Mercury in Scorpio is sextile Saturn in Capricorn, which again, sextiles are the weaker aspect. So it's just a little nice supportive energy for taking care of serious matters, great energy to tie up loose ends, to organize. And usually this is a supportive aspect for long-term investments or commitments. But again, it's a full moon. So we are really concentrating on releasing stuff, not manifesting anything new. So I think what this lunation is really asking of us is to let go of thoughts, behaviors, patterns that are not conducive to our growth, that are not going to expand our mind and our knowledge, that are not going to be conducive to, I mean, not only our growth, but our growth in our community and how we perceive our community and how we engage with our community as well. Whether this is your immediate community, your online community, your family, whatever that is. I think this full moon eclipse is really here to give us that opportunity to really shed those things and let go of anything that really doesn't serve us. We're gonna pull a card now. What we're asking for is really any guidance or energies that we can rely on and find support in during this full moon eclipse in Gemini. I don't know what it's up. We're always getting asteroids. So we got Hygeia, which is really represents healing and cleansing. So the keywords for Hygeia are healing, cleansing, hygiene, and medicine. Hygeia's appearance means it's time to do a spring cleaning of your mind, body, and physical space. A change in attitude is necessary in regard to health and fitness. We can only run on empty for so long before we are struck down with an illness. If you have been dealing with health issues, Hygeia can symbolize your search for help. If holistic approaches haven't been working, then it might be time to look into traditional medicine, and vice versa. Consult your health practitioners and see what solutions you can brainstorm together. Like all elements in astrology, she has the potential to go overboard and become a hypochondriac or causes more harm than good. If you're struggling with something health related, take a look at her placement in your chart to get a fresh viewpoint. So I think this is pretty in line with the purging of the mind, Mercury, Gemini, full moon, really getting rid of that icky stuff that I don't want it, you know? I mean, we just had another Jupiter-Pluto conjunction that very much aligned with another peak on COVID cases. So really, this is the time to pay attention to your health. For services, I'm obviously going to recommend healings. Energy work, energy healings, really great for this time. As always, is really great for releasing anything that doesn't serve us anymore. Stagnant, negative, unwanted energy. For meditation, I highly recommend Kimberly Eddy's Yoga Nidra for deep peace and healing. Again, all of our meditations are online. You have a 3-day replay after being sent to you. $15. It's great. Okay, guys, that is it for this full moon, penumbral eclipse, and Gemini. Again, November 30th, 1:29 a.m. Please do not manifest. Get rid of all that trash that you have laying around, because I know we haven't cleaned up in a while. So you go do that. As always, we're here for you. You can DM us, email us, holler at us, call us at the shop. We got you. I am sending everybody much love, many blessings, and have a happy eclipse season.
Energy healing is a form of therapy that helps treat the person on all levels of their lives, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, etherically, which is energetically and physically.
I'm energy, this chair is energy, everything around us is energy.
When you receive an energy healing session, it's a transmission of life force.
There are a lot of techniques that we can use to balance the energy field. Regardless of the practitioner, there are certain ways in which each of us can connect to and help the client rebalance whatever it is that's going on in their energy field that is creating dis-ease or discomfort in their lives.
We work with you both in person and remote.
Energy healing is good for everything. So you can use it to manifest something. You can use it to treat an ailment, whether it's something physical, mental, emotional.
And we cleanse your chakras, balance you, clear out stress, physical issues, worry, fear, trauma, anxiety.
Release cords, release things in your life or in your body temple that are keeping you from moving forward.
I normally suggest that people get energy healing whenever they feel that they need it.
Healing energy work should be done on a regular basis, like taking a shower.
If you're watching this and it crosses your mind, out of curiosity, get a healing. You're being called to it.